Pastor Rick Warren's star power didn't shield him from a problem many Americans face today, a battle with obesity. In 2011, he was able to turn things around with the Daniel Plan, a healthy lifestyle based on biblical principles. The result, a 65-pound weight loss.
Rick Warren's now teamed up with the two doctors who helped him devise the plan for a new book that outlines its method. Pastor Rick Warren, also right there in the middle, Dr. Daniel Amen, and actually he's more, Amen is his business, and Dr. Mark Hyman.
Amen, Hyman.
Amen, Hyman.
That sounds like a law office.
It does. I love the first line of your book.
Yeah.
Wow, everybody's fat. That shocking thought kept reverberating in my mind one bright spring day as I was baptizing 827 adults.
Yeah, and then I realized, but I'm fat, and I'm a terrible model, and I realized that I had to, I couldn't ask people to do what I wasn't doing.
Right, and you asked them to join you, right?
I did. I said, I need to lose 90 pounds after 30 years of pastoring, gaining a couple pounds a year. And I said, anybody want to join me? And I figured 200 people would sign up. 12,000 signed up. And eventually, it was 15,000 of my members losing a $250,000 pounds in 1 year.
That's right.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
How do they do it?
Well, they did it. The Daniel Plan is really based on 5 pillars. So faith, you have to know why you care. What's your motivation?
Sure.
Food, fitness, focus. You know, it's your brain that pushes you away from the table, telling you that you've had enough.
Right.
And the secret sauce that we talk about is friends. We got better together.
How?
And it was the power of small groups. There are 7,000 small groups at Saddleback, and they studied these principles. And what was it? If people did it in a small group, they doubled their weight loss.
Yeah, you know, we found that the power of community is the secret sauce, that people do better together, that getting healthy is a team sport, and that the reason people don't change their behavior is not that they don't necessarily know what to do, it's that they don't have the support, the accountability, the motivation, the love factor that actually helps them change. So that's what the Daniel Plan is. It's a way of getting healthy together using the principles of scientific nutrition, of fitness, of connecting with your heart and your mind, and the people around you to help you survive and live well.
And the title, The Daniel Plan, is Daniel in the Lion's Den, correct?
Yeah, exactly. And we just use that biblical model because we say, God made your body, Jesus died for your body, the Spirit lives in your body, you better take care of your body. So there's a motivation beyond simply willpower. And that's the whole thing about focus.
It'll fail you at times, especially hard times.
Well, willpower doesn't work over a long period. In fact, I had a relapse this last year. You know, 2013 was the most difficult year of my life.
Yes.
I was in the hospital. I couldn't exercise for 4 or 5 months. And then my son died after 27 years of mental illness. And I couldn't sleep for 6 months. And then people were bringing me food. And so of the 65 pounds I lost, I gained about 35 of it back. Now, I've already lost 30 pounds again. But this really isn't just about weight loss.
No, I mean, it's really about health.
about getting healthy.
Chronic disease is a social disease and needs a social cure. And the community is the medicine. It's the power of each other that's going to change our healthcare crisis in America.
Sure. Pastor Warren, you mentioned something, and that was a terrible, horrible year. And to be able to be vocal about, you know, a relapse when it comes to your health plan. I think a lot of people can relate to that. So was it the community that got you back? Like, how did you get back on track? Because I think that's, people start. I think everyone has good intentions. But life gets you. You know, it really does.
Well, I would just say to anybody, if you have ever been on a diet or a health plan and you failed at it, you really need to try this, because this adds the 3 secret sauces that will keep you going.
What were they for you?
Well, as I said, number 1 is faith. The motivation wasn't simply to look better. It was, I'm supposed to take care of my body as a temple of God, okay? And then the small group factor, my small group held me accountable, gave me support. And then the idea of focus that Dr. Hyman talked to us about, how that the bigger your body gets, the smaller your brain gets.
So 140 studies now that say as your weight goes up, the size and function of your brain goes down. So that should scare the fat off anyone. But the exciting news is, on a plan just like ours, what we've seen is your weight goes down in a healthy way. The size and function of your brain can rebound. And that's exciting. But you don't want to be a dinosaur, you know, big body, little brain. You're going to become extinct.
Amen, Dr. Amen, Dr. Hyman, and Rick Warren. Thank you very much.
Good to see you guys.
The Daniel Plan, 40 Days to a Healthier Life. Check it out.
Thank you.